Well, howdy, everybody. Welcome again to Wingman Wisdom. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Today, I'm going to need your advice. Yes, I want to hear from you. I'm serious. I cannot tell you how much you mean to me, watching my videos and being a part of our community. There are so many great people that are thoughtful, much wiser than I am, much smarter than I am, that make comments on my videos. Very few jerks that get on this channel, and for that I'm very, very happy, and I'm grateful to each and every person. Now, as you may or may not know, I've got a 24-hour voicemail. I've got my personal contact email address in the description below, and so if you'd like to get a hold of me personally, you can leave me a voicemail 24/7, you can send me an email, or of course you can make a comment down below. I get a lot of communication from people, respond to as many people as possible. But sometimes when I'm listening to a voicemail message, I'm going, what? How am I going to answer that? Because I've got a very limited amount of information, but somebody wants my advice. I am not a professional advisor. I am not a financial advisor. I give you my opinion. If you want to take it for what it's worth, that's great. But my hope is that you listen to some of the things that I say, and then you come up with your own conclusion. You can either agree with me, disagree with me, or somewhere in between. But this is what Wingman Wisdom is all about. I jokingly say that I used to be a smart guy. At least I thought I was a smart guy. It wasn't until I got older, till I realized I wasn't very smart. I'm probably still not very smart, but I learned from a lot of my mistakes, and that's what Wingman Wisdom is all about. So, Sylvia needs some advice. I'm going to play the phone call here in just a second. I want you to listen to it. And this is what I'm going to ask of you. Listen carefully to this call. I'm going to probably play it twice. It's short, less than a minute long. This woman wants my advice. I want you to help me. I want you to give her advice too. Sylvia, if you're watching, I'm hopeful that the people, you're going to find out how good, how nice, how smart and wise the people are that watch these videos. You're going to find out. I'm hopeful that you'll be nice folks, that you'll be thoughtful. I'm not going to tell you what I think about this voicemail yet. I'm not going to do it. I want to hear what you think about it. So you're going to post your comments. You're going to call, leave me a voicemail message. And then, I don't know, a week from now, I'll go back and I'll start talking about some of your advice, and I'll give you my 2 cents worth. So let's go ahead and play Sylvia's voicemail message and see what you think.
Alan, this is Sylvia. I'm calling from Michigan, and I'm going to move to probably Oregon in 2024 summer, like June. And because my son is graduating, I'm planning on retiring out there. And I guess my question is, because I've never had an RV before. So I'm retiring in an RV to live full time and to have it parked in a park there. So I'm going to be very stationary, but in an RV. I guess what I'm wondering is, like, should I pick the closest dealer, or will any dealer deliver? Of course, for a cost, but I'm just wondering where I should order it from.
So what do you think of Sylvia's phone call? I'm not going to tell you, like I said a minute ago, I'm not going to tell you what I think about it. But Sylvia, of course, sounds like she's wanting to go and become a full-time RVer, but she doesn't know anything about it. Your opinion is important to me. I'm hopeful that you can provide some knowledge, some wisdom, some advice, if you will, and that Sylvia will actually read these comments and she'll gain something from all the input that we're going to get. So I'm going to play the phone call again real quick. Just listen to it. And then if you would, do me a favor, help me out. And then in a future video, I'm going to tell you what my advice is for Sylvia. So let's play the phone call once again.
Alan, this is Sylvia. I'm calling from Michigan, and I'm going to move to probably Oregon in 2024 summer, like June, and because my son is graduating. I'm planning on retiring out there, and I guess my question is, because I've never had an RV before, so I'm retiring in an RV to live full time and to have it parked in a park there. So I'm going to be very stationary, but in an RV. I guess what I'm wondering is, like, should I pick the closest dealer, or will any dealer deliver? Of course, for a cost, but I'm just wondering where I should order it from.
So again, I'd like to get your advice for Sylvia. Please be nice, be respectful, don't be ugly. You know, she doesn't know. She just doesn't know what she doesn't know yet. She's wanting some guidance, some wisdom. So you can help me by posting your comments. As I said, please keep it classy, keep it nice, keep it respectful. I think Sylvia would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it. All right, here's a news story that I want to talk about. Kind of shifting gears, going a different direction. Almost skipped past it. And it has to do with the economy, the national economy. And it talked about home foreclosures. And I'm sort of reasonably interested in that stuff, very interested in the economy. Let me go to the story right now, and then I'm going to show you the top 10 cities of 250,000 or more people and the top 10 foreclosure list. If you haven't seen this, to me, it's pretty enlightening. It really is. And when you get to number 1, I hope you'll go, what? If you haven't seen it. And I want to know why you think they are number 1. So let's go ahead and get rolling on that video. This is from stacker.com. It talks about foreclosures are rising with the end of COVID era moratoriums. Here's where they're happening the most. Who do you think is number 10? Well, check this out. Chi-Town, Chicago. It's number 10 in the country. Lots of foreclosures in Chicago. Number 9, Columbia, South Carolina. I love South Carolina. Beautiful, beautiful area. Lots of foreclosures, though. It's getting worse. Number 8, oh man, Chico, California. This is what I hear. It's a real problem out there. A lot of people are going under with the cost of living in Chico. But just hold with me. Stay with me. Number 7, Rockford, Illinois. Number 6, Bakersfield, California. Again, out on the West Coast. A lot of foreclosures. Atlantic City in New Jersey is number 5. That doesn't surprise me. Does it surprise you? Number 4 is Cleveland, another beautiful, beautiful city. Cleveland is number 4. Wait till we get to number 1. Number 3 is Fayetteville, home of Fort Bragg. I love Fort Bragg in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Number 2 is Davenport, Iowa. Can you imagine? Who would have ever thunk that? Up percentage change from a year ago? 1,000%? That's a lot. Guess who number 1 is? Look at this. This is why it got my what? The number 1 foreclosure city in the United States is Elkhart, Indiana. Yes, Elkhart. It's where it says it's Northern Indiana. It's RV manufacturing hub. Probably 85% of all RVs that are made today in this country are made right there in the Elkhart area, and they top the list as being the most foreclosed upon city there is. I just thought that was incredibly fascinating. What did you think? Are you surprised to see who number 1 is, where there are more foreclosures per capita than any other place in the country? Were you surprised? I certainly was. Why do you think that is? I am not trying to criticize anybody. I promise I'm not. I think that, yes, it's the RV hub of the universe there in Elkhart, in that area of Indiana. But I think the manufacturers are paying more to their employees than they have in the past. I see that the unemployment numbers are low around nationwide. I think recently they said it's the lowest it's been in I don't know how many years. But why is Elkhart, Indiana, number 1 in terms of foreclosures per 1,000 people, per 1,000 houses? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment below because I really am interested to know what you think. And furthermore, how long do you think Elkhart is going to stay on top of the foreclosure list? All right, so we talked about Sylvia. I need you to help me. Let's get Sylvia some good information, solid, thoughtful information on what she should do becoming a full-time RVer. And then let me know about the Elkhart if you were surprised as I was that it's #1 in terms of foreclosures. I love that area of Indiana, I really do. Well, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share it on social media with your camping family and friends, and anybody that likes a little bit of, Wingman wisdom. I am Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.